friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, which type of pot is best suited to your home garden and how to select that? When you are doing the urban farming, like you are growing plants into your balcony or your own terrace or into the space around your home where there is no soil, then you are using the pots, and which is extremely important to select the right pot for your plant to grow your plant better. So today in this video I am going to explain you in detail about which are the type of pot you can use for your home garden and what are its characteristics from which you can select the best pot suiting to your home requirement. So to know everything in detail, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let's start the video. So friends, when we are planning to grow our plant into this pot, against that when we are growing it into the soil, we face lot of difficulty or challenges in growing the plant successfully. The major reason after that is because of the low volume of the pot, we can accommodate a less amount of soil or media, and that will limit plant basic requirements like air, water, nutrition, sunlight, etc. and it will not give a plant to best of its growth. Like when we sow it into the pot, we need to water it frequently. Otherwise, the losses due to the evaporation and losses due to the heat will be higher and our plant will face the stress that will result into the lower growth of our plant. The second thing, when we sow it into the pot will face a lot of heat from all its sides. It is from top as well as from the sides. So again that it may result into the burning of the roots or the suffocating the root. That will also affect our plant growth. The another thing, when we sow it into the soil, there is a buffer and we can drain this water below the soil. But if we don't select the right media for this pot, then the drainage will be poor and again it will result into the less air circulation among the root, and that will also affect our plant growth. The major difficulty we will face because of the small volume, we can accommodate less amount of media and less amount of the nutrition. So plant will drain out quickly, and if we don't replenish it regularly, then we will not get the desired growth. Now we can overcome some of these difficulties by right selection of the pot. For that, I am going to explain you that what all type of pot we can use and what are its characteristics based on which you can select the right pot for your garden. Watch the video till the end, and if you find this video interesting and useful, then give me a like. Also share it with the like-minded people. Express your view in a comment box and feel free to give any suggestions to improve. Let's watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe. We can use various type of material of the pot for growing our plants. The basic requirement of the pot is to hold the media, support the plant and accommodate the watering. Now here are some example of the different type of material which we can use for the pot, of which the most common pot is the soil pot. The clay pot is used very frequently and very successfully because clay pot has an advantage of the clay pot is made of the, after baking it becomes the porous. So there is a lot of air exchange between pot and surrounding air. So it will create a good atmosphere for our root growth. Also it has a thermal insulation effect also. So it will not burn our roots frequently. The drawback of the clay pot is they are weak, and when the root growth is very high, it will break easily. Second, it will wear out from the outside and they make our surrounding dirty or dusty. So to overcome this, we can have a second choice, that cement pot with us. Cement pot are robust and strong, but cement pot have one negative part is cement pot are non-porous. so it will not exchange good amount of air, and that will not help the root to grow very healthy. Another thing into cement pot is they are very heavy also. The third option we can do is the ceramic pots. Now ceramic pots looks very beautiful and it is extremely useful when we want to grow the plant inside the house or into the area where we have maintained the very clean surface. Ceramic pot can have the various design and pattern also, but ceramic pot are absolutely non-permeable, means there is no air exchange between surrounding and the inner material. This will restrict our root growth and also our root will get rounding because of the very smooth surface of the ceramic. All these three pots have a common disadvantage. All these three pots are very heavy in nature and it is difficult to move them around. It will be also difficult to do the annual maintenance of removing the plant, replenishing the soil and again repotting it and moving it. So against that disadvantage, we have alternative to use different kind of plastic pot which are normally light in weight and very easy to handle. So like here is the plastic pot which is most commonly used, is equivalent to the size of the clay pot, but the plastic pot has a major disadvantage that these pots are non-permeable. So, and again is a similar disadvantage like ceramic pot, that surface is very smooth. So against the stress of the water, the soil will get separated from the pot and our root will have more chance to get dry up very fast. So another cheaper option of this plastic pot is we can use the old buckets or container like this. We only need to ensure that we need to have a good amount of holes below to drain the water quickly. These are the options where the permeability of the air is very minimum, but it is long lasting and have a good life. Against that, we can use the another option is that this is the woven fabric plastic pots. Now this has some amount of air exchange possible from this woven joints. So this can become a good choice for growing a plant and keep the roots healthy. The another option, we can use the nursery bags. Of course, we can do a lot of hole in all the surroundings and use these bags for growing the plant. It has a very limited life, maybe 2 to 3 years only. But all these plastic pots have a common disadvantage, like all these plastic pots get heated with the direct sun, and because of that heat our plant root will get damaged and our plant growth will restricted. So it is normally recommended that we must use this plastic pot either under the shade condition like net house or greenhouse, or into the some semi-shade conditions where we will not have the negative effect of the high temperature or heat on the plant. So considering all these characteristics of the different material of this pot, you can select the optimum or the best pot for your need to grow your plant best. Another area we need to consider is that selection of the right potting material. Instead of soil, we can use a different grade of the potting mix and grow our plant. That will give us the some of the function like good drainage, the high amount of the nutrition accommodation, quick distribution of the nutrition, and some of the air exchange from the top surface of the pot, which is a limiting factor of these smooth surface pots. So with this good selection of the potting mix, we can overcome this and grow our plant well. But in this video, I am not going to explain you in detail of this potting mix. I will make a separate video for that and explain you in detail how to create a good potting mix suiting to the different plant needs and grow your plant the best. But for now, we are completing over here. Happy growing!